I just got ready to go out in New York. Here's my step-by-step, beginning to end glam routine. First, skin prep. After cleansing my face, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. I just love the glow that this gives me. I also kind of give my face a little massage while I'm doing this, especially in the mornings where my face gets really puffy. Then I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid. I have combination skin, so oily on my T-zone and dry everywhere else. So I find that having a lot of hydration under makeup is so important. Like, it makes or breaks my makeup. And then my trusty CeraVe moisturizing lotion that oh my Jesus, I'm running very low on. Skin is prepped, now primer. I always like to layer a hydrating primer and a mattifying primer. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Moisturizing Illuminating Primer. And I put the hydrating one pretty much all over my face, except my T-zone where it's oily. Almost forgot to prep my lips before makeup. I like to use a lip oil or a lip mask. Okay, after hydrating primer, I like to go in with a mattifying primer. This one is the MAC Mattifying 12-Hour Shine Control. And I like to use it on my nose, my T-zone pretty much. This one also kind of smoothens your base as well. And then if I'm going to be going to a music festival or out dancing where I'm going to be sweating a lot like tonight, I'm going to use a bit of eyeshadow primer and just dab it on my nose. Because my nose is so oily, you can literally fry an egg on there. I let everything set for a hot minute before makeup or else it's going to start flaking. Time for foundation. I'm going to use the MAC Serum Powered Foundation. This has been my favorite recently because this has skincare in it and it's just very light and your skin still shows through, which I like. Like, it just looks so glowy and natural on the skin. I don't have a filter on, by the way. Like, I first like to apply everything with a brush and then really pound this foundation into my skin with the Beauty Blender. Okay, then I like to do contour before concealer so I can clean up with my concealer. I love this Makeup by Mario one, but I always struggle to get the product out. I take a dense brush like this. This is the Real Techniques 200 brush, and it just fits perfectly in these crevices for contour. Load up the product on my brush, and I stamp it onto my skin. Blend it in an upwards motion like that. A little bit on my forehead. I'm just a very messy contourer. Like, I'm not very precise with it because everything just kind of blends together anyways. When you do your jawline though, always remember to drag it down because you don't want to look like you have a harsh line there. Take a flatter, smaller brush like this for my nose contour. And I always connect it to my eyebrows or else it's gonna look like it's floating in the middle of your face. Now we go in with concealer. I've noticed that not every concealer marinates well. This NARS Radiant Creamy one does marinate well though, so this is my typical concealer placement. And while this marinates to build up the coverage, I'm gonna do my brows. This is the By Ellie Brow Gel. I do have my brows laminated, so it's just been a lot easier fluffing up my brows, but this has been like the least flaky brow gel I've tried. I like to brush it down before brushing it back up again. I just find that this coats the hairs better, I don't know. And then I go in with a brow pencil. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I fill out any sparse areas. I also like to use a brush to blend my concealer first. I just think my brush makes it easier to control where I want the product to blend. Also, I find that it blends a little bit more pigmented with the brush first. Again, taking my Beauty Blender and just pounding this concealer into my skin. And then I go into a cream blush using this Makeup by Mario brush. I love this brush for blending cream products. And I also just kind of stamp it on instead of like rubbing it on the skin. This is the Patrick Ta Blush Duo in the shade She's All That. And I like to place my blush quite high up and blend it into my temples almost. And before I set everything with powder, I always re-blend the under eye area into the blush so that this has a more seamless transition. I'm gonna apply my powder with a brush instead of a powder puff because it's winter and I don't want to be too dry and cakey. And I just lightly bounce it onto the skin. Same with how I use my Beauty Blender. I'm going to take my powder puff and without dipping into more powder, I'm just going to press whatever I have into the skin even more. Base is done. Now let's do my go-to 3-step eye glam. I'm going to use my Patrick Ta palette, brown on a fluffy brush, and just go all over my lids. And I blend this, fanning out a little bit, bringing this down to my lower lash line. Taking a smaller, denser brush, going into a dark brown and a little bit of black. And I stamp it onto the outer corner like that. And then also the inner corner of the lids here. Tap, 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 tap. A subtle smoky moment. And then I'm going to take a shimmer. This is the Fenty Diamond Balm. Swipe it on the lids. Look how pretty. I like applying any shimmers with my fingers. I just think it goes on so much nicer than with a brush. Taking a less sparkly shimmer for the inner corners. This is the Dior Backstage palette. The way this just opens up my eyes. Black pencil liner for the upper waterline. This is gonna make your lashes look more full. Like, you can already see a difference. Mascara, this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I love how fine this applicator is. Really allows you to get in there and coat every single lash. I also have a lash lift, by the way. It's just such a game changer for my Asian lashes that would never stay up. Can't forget the lower lashes. Always need to finish with a powder blush using a super fluffy brush. I don't want it to be too pigmented. This is the Armani Luminous Silk Glow Blush, by the way. Just a very light flush of color. Topping off with a finishing powder to just blend everything together and smoothen everything. Patrick Ta lip liner. Tinted balm or gloss. This one's from Rhode. Layering these two setting sprays. Charlotte Tilbury. One size and your makeup will not budge. And this is the finished look.